Welcome again all my students to the class of practical pertaining to gourd manger or ladder. Today I will talk about coleslaw salad. C-O-L-E-S-L-A-W. Coleslaw salad is an Italian salad made with shredded cabbage, shredded capsicum, shredded carrots. These are the basic ingredients which we use to make a coleslaw salad. I will show you how you cut the vegetables for making coleslaw salad. Then how you dress these vegetables in a vinaigrette solution to impart them a good flavor of the herbs, vinegar, salt and sugar. And then I will show you how the dressing mayonnaise, which is used as a dressing in this salad, mayonnaise, is mixed into these vegetables to make a coleslaw salad. Later on I will show you how to make a sandwich out of coleslaw, because coleslaw salad is one salad which can be turned into a sandwich very fast. And coleslaw sandwich, I hope most of you have already probably tasted in your life before also. It is one of the most famous and most popular sandwiches, coleslaw sandwich. So I will tell you how to make a coleslaw sandwich out of the coleslaw salad. Both these items are cold items which are prepared in the gourd manger section. So first of all I will show you how to cut the vegetables. As you can see, I have thinly sliced the carrots. You can see thin slices of carrots I have made after peeling the carrot, and then I am going to turn them into juliennes or matchstick cut. Julienne or matchstick cut. So see how I am cutting it. So you can see fine carrots into matchstick cut or juliennes. Then I will show you how to cut the cabbage into fine juliennes, or how you shred the cabbage. So you'll see how I am shredding the cabbage into very thin long strands, which is known as shredding of cabbage. So I am shredding the cabbage. So I am putting all this cabbage, carrots, you can see in this bowl. So this bowl has a mixture of shredded cabbage, shredded carrots and fine juliennes of capsicum. Now see how I will show you how you have to make fine juliennes of capsicum without the seeds. So this is the capsicum, shredded very fine again into very long strips, very finely shredding it. So this is the fine slices, fine juliennes of capsicum. Okay. One more carrot I will show you. Just see. So this is the carrot. First make round slices. It would be better if your knife is too sharp. If your knife is too sharp, it will be very easy to cut it into these thin slices or roundels. Then slice them into matchstick cut. If your knife is not sharp, then they will slip. This is how you cut them into matchstick cut. You can see beautiful matchstick cuts. This cutting can also be used to make stir-fried noodles or chow mein. So it can also be used to make stir-fried noodles or chow mein. This is the cutting which you see here. It has cabbage, it has capsicum and it has juliennes of carrot. Okay. Now what I am going to do is, I am going to put in some salt. Why I am putting salt? Because I want the vegetables to lose their moisture. I am going to squeeze it after 15 minutes. Sugar. Just note down the ingredients. Salt, sugar, and the third ingredient which I am going to put here is vinegar. So a few drops of vinegar I will put. Okay, then I am going to mix this mixture thoroughly. Salt, sugar and vinegar. Now I will leave it for 15 minutes. If you have more time, you can leave it for half an hour also. Leave it at room temperature, and after 15 or 20 minutes you will see that all these vegetables will lose their moisture, lose their water, and then we will squeeze them off to remove the moisture. So as you see, it's already been 15 to 20 minutes I have kept this bowl of vegetables which was marinated with vinegar, salt and sugar, 3 things. So why I marinated? First thing is I want to incorporate these flavors into these vegetables, and the second thing is I want the water of these vegetables to be squeezed out before we make it into a salad or a filling for a sandwich. So for squeezing them out, I have taken a plain bowl and I have taken a clean duster. Now I am going to put all this vegetable in this duster. As you can see here, I have put all the vegetables in this duster, and then I will squeeze this off, squeeze this water. So just folding this duster and then squeezing it, to see the water of these vegetables is coming out. So it is important to remove all the water which is present in the vegetables before we make it into a salad or a filling. Otherwise it will lose the water in the salad, or it will make the sandwich very soggy. So now you can see this vegetable has reduced in its volume, as all the water which was present inside it has been removed. Okay, so now you see no water inside this. It is totally dry and it is ready to be converted into a coleslaw salad. So for making it into a coleslaw salad, what I will do, I have taken 2 gherkins. Now this is gherkin. Gherkin is a pickled baby cucumber. As you can see, this is a baby cucumber which is pickled. So I am just going to chop it up into fine pieces. Chop it up into fine pieces, see. Okay. So this is how I have chopped up the gherkins. Then I will chop one more gherkin. It is sour in taste because it has been pickled in salt water solution, brine solution. So it is salty in taste and it is sour also. This is how I chopped up the gherkin. Once again I tell you, this gherkin is a baby cucumber. So this is how. Next thing which I am going to take is olives. So you see black olives. I have taken black olives. I am going to chop these black olives also. You can keep few pieces for the garnishes, for the garnish of the salad. Rest you can chop. All the broken pieces I prefer to take for chopping, and all the whole pieces I will use it for garnishing. Next, I have taken some raisins. You can see here, raisins or kishmish. These are basically dried grapes which are very sweet in taste. I am going to chop these raisins also. Just hold them together within your fingers and chop them. Keep some for the garnish, rest you can chop. Okay, so now I am going to mix this mixture of gherkins, olives and raisins in the salad. So mix it properly, then put some white pepper powder. See, I have some white pepper powder. This is white pepper powder. And then I have some thyme. This is thyme, dried thyme for the flavor. Then mix it again. You see, there is no water. It's extremely dry, because now next we are going to put in mayonnaise, which is a cold dressing for this salad. So you see here, this is mayonnaise, right? I'm going to put this mayonnaise into this salad. Just note the quantity which I have taken. I have taken 1 cup of mayonnaise. Then I am going to mix it thoroughly. Mix it properly so that all the mayonnaise get mixed thoroughly in the salad. If there is some more left in the bowl, take that out also. So this completes 1 bowl of mayonnaise. We have put in 1 bowl of mayonnaise in this salad. This is a very good salad and very flavorful salad, and the best part about this salad is you can easily convert it into sandwiches. I will show you just now. And you can keep this salad in the refrigerator after preparing it for 3-4 days, and whenever you want to make a sandwich out of this, you can take it out from the refrigerator, because it's a cold salad and sandwiches are also cold. You just put in the filling in the breads. So this is the coleslaw salad which is ready. Now just see the presentation. For the presentation of this salad, I have used 2 cups. I have made 2 cups of cabbage. As you can see here, out of a cabbage leaf I have created these cups, and in these cups I am putting in the salad. This is how I am going to present this salad. It looks beautiful because it has all those colors. See, it looks beautiful. These are the 2 salads. Top it up with little bit of garnishing like olives. And then some raisins. Okay. Now next I am going to show you how to convert this into a sandwich. So we are basically learning 2 things here. One is the salad and one is the sandwich. Just spread this filling on the bread. Easily, it gets spread easily, and there is no moisture in the vegetable. Just take a heap spoon of this vegetable, and you can just use the spoon or a butter knife to spread the filling inside the bread. You can use variety of breads for stuffing, like you can use a brown bread or a white bread. You can even use a jumbo bread if it is available to you. You can make it with a jumbo bread also. So you see, so I have put in the stuffing, the filling of the sandwich inside the breads evenly. This is a very healthy option for the breakfast. You can have it in the breakfast. And then I am going to just cover these with another slice of a bread. It is a closed sandwich, so covering is important. Now I will tell you how to cut the sandwiches. So just take two sandwiches, align them together, press them a little bit, hold your hand, use a bread knife. You see the serrated edges of the bread knife? It is different from a cutting knife. This is a cutting knife and this is a bread knife. So due to the serrated edges, it is easy to cut off the edges of the bread. You see, 1, 2. So bread should not break. That is why I am using this bread knife. Fine. So this is one. And in the next, again take two sandwiches, keep them together, cut their edges. I'm just going to, these breads can be used after drying as croutons, which I have removed. This can be used as croutons, but it is important to remove the edges of the bread. That's why I have removed them. Next, we are going to cut the sandwiches into triangle shape. Now again press them up, keep on pressing and move the knife like a saw. Move the knife like a saw. Again, like a saw, otherwise your bread will break. Next, so I have used this beautiful platter in which I am going to present the sandwich. So this is how you can present the coleslaw sandwich. You see, it looks beautiful. This is the coleslaw salad, and along with that is the coleslaw sandwich. I hope you all have enjoyed it and you will try it at your home, and do remember to write it in your practical files. Thank you.